Reddit received over 300 million from China, and if you think that China is not actively using this platform to influence the US election and narratives in general, then you are naive. Reddit is gaining as much power as the major media outlets. It is probably one of the most powerful propaganda tools the world has ever seen. Or maybe it's more accurate to say that Reddit makes use of one of the most potentially powerful propaganda tools, which is the internet and social media. This site not only utilizes the principles of operant conditioning to influence how and what you think, downvotes equals punish bad thoughts, upvotes equals reward good thoughts. This has helped to create a hive mind that self-polices those who speak wrong think. Besides those facts, you have moderators who are banning people who speak outside the allowed narrative. Try saying anything remotely controversial on a news sub and watch how quickly you get banned. I have a hunch r/politics is 99,999% China bots. Yeah, I agree. First, stop being scared for your karma to be downvoted to oblivion and really say what you think. Just do the experiment. You'll see that most Reddit users get offended and triggered by literally anything. Second, I follow the r/politics thread, but as a spectator and as an experiment. Reddit isn't a good source of news. Always double check what you see, and remember that social media is never a good option for legitimate news. Read multiple articles from different newspapers or so, that are written by real journalists, then make up your mind. Third, always remember what Edward Snowden said, if it's free, then you're the product. That's true for all social media, not just Facebook. Stay safe, my friends. 300 million was enough to rid the site of its only pro-Trump sub. This post about to get the boot hiking boot. Why do you think we no longer see posts about the protests in Hong Kong? I had a Redditor argue just yesterday that Dr. Lee discovered the virus on December 30th and that the CCP told them world about it on January 4th and that China didn't lie or cover up. I couldn't believe my eyes. A look back at their post history was relentless pro-CCP propaganda posts. Removed. I can almost guarantee you those power jannies that mod 2,000 plus subs are not doing it for free. They are either receiving money from Reddit itself or third parties to push specific narratives. The removal of posts by moderators is incredibly important. You can't have viral opinions that counter the narrative. Combine that with constant bullying of large counter-opinion subs mods, and you have a quick way to mass control the narrative while appearing to be open to whatever feedback. Probably why all the right-wing hate/joke subs get quarantined and banned and the left-wing hate/joke subs are fine. I saw this post a few months ago about a non-acting pedophile seeking help as he hates himself for being predatory, and he said he would never do anything to a child because he knows how much it would hurt them mentally, and he said he feels sick that he feels this way and needs help. Kind of felt bad for him. After a few people tried to help him, his account got banned. He didn't say anything explicit or anything, but Reddit banned him for trying to get help. He was like 15. It appears you'll be removed. Remember r/the_Donald? I don't either. This comment was funded by the Communist Party of China. Many US news sources and US academics get money from China as well. Look at something simple. Trump repeated what was already in many news stories about a malaria drug mixed with the antibiotic is showing huge promise in treating coronavirus. The media turns around and accuses him of peddling false hope and that he is pushing fake science. Also, a stupid couple in Arizona drank fish tank cleaner which had a compound which was a similar compound but made differently to one of the things Trump mentioned. The media then turns around and says man dies after taking drug touted by Trump, which is totally fake news. This isn't an unpopular opinion. In fact, it was on the top of all 1,000 times when Tencent first invested. Redditors be like, China bad, U.S. bad. r/politics is an infestation. I've never seen so much circle-jerking echo-chambering loonies in my life. Did you get influenced? You are on Reddit too. I typically find that many of the Chinese bot accounts are pretty easy to spot. They are typical US bad, China good nonsense. It's the Russian bots you have to worry about. They get pretty damn creative when it comes to manipulating and trolling. They know just how to weaponize our extremists on both sides. Ever wonder why T_D, one of the most pro-America, anti-China subs on the whole damn site, is quarantined and was basically killed by the admins? Thought police, a staple of the CCP. So all the downvote freakout sessions with few comments. Must be China. Think I will vote on a coin flip and foil China master plan. Encourage others to do same. I mean, all you have to do is look at r/politics and how no dissenting opinions are allowed there anymore. Not that long ago I still saw rational people in the controversial comments, but now it's just a complete hive mind that's infected other popular subs with the same orange man bad garbage. Most people are smart enough to realize anything political on Reddit is bullshit. And those that think communism is the best thing ever are too lazy to vote anyhow. 300 million what? Tomatoes. Bananas. Trump is bad for China. He's been a pain in China's side since day one, starting with pulling out of TPP. Mending relations with SOCO and NOCO. Then the massive tariffs on China, then the UZMCA. And Trump's strong relationship with India. All have been bad for China. People don't know, but with those tariffs in place, China is forced to devalue their currency in order to keep the same number of products flowing into the world market. Do you know who doesn't like when China devalues their currency? Companies funded by Chinese currency. Companies like Reddit. Therefore, Trump is bad for Reddit. Just look at how many anti-Trump posts get pushed to the front page. At least 10 major threads cycle through the front page per day, every day. On top of that, you have strong support for the socialist wing of the Democrat Party. Anything Bernie or AOC says or does is immediately pushed to the front page. Even some posts with only a few thousand upvotes. Hell, they even shut down the largest Trump fan site on the internet, r/the_Donald, with some bullshit excuse like violence against cops. What a joke. Does anyone honestly and truly believe that Trump voters hate police? China wants a Democrat back in the White House so business can go back to usual. And Reddit will do their part in aiding that. And finally, if everything they accused the Russians of doing in 2016 happened to be true, this is 100x worse. This is election meddling. If you think China is taking over Reddit because of Chinese capital, think again. Some of the most prominent subreddits are still very anti-China. As of the moment, r/Hong Kong, r/Taiwan, r/China, and r/Philippines are good examples. Even general subreddits like r/politics and r/world news, even r/PewDiePie submissions, also exhibit very anti-China rhetoric. If you just so much as try to educate them about China in a positive light, you will instantly be called a Wu-Mao, China shill, or whatever, without so much as rebutting you properly. You need to actively look for pro-China rhetoric here. The only one that pops up on my head is r/Sino. I experience the hate from time to time in these subreddits, even if I am very neutral to China. Some things they did well, some things they need improving, some things are outright dick moves.